Alright, we're live.
Hi everybody, hope everyone's ready for some good trucking.
Hopefully. Right.
22 in, that's a heck of an effort. Hi Burma Mike, Simon, Wilson. Mr. Waffles is in, MTC Norway.
Excellent.
Burma Mike from the Rib Pack, OG Logistics, Mini Stocks is in.
Tons in, man.
Absolutely. 24 in now. Good to see everyone. Hiya Scott.
Cool, we just got me go for auto set and then we're good to go.
Hiya Graham, Sean, Elijah. I don't know if anyone else has made a massive mistake that I made. Actually didn't have my truck book installed at all after having a PC problem a couple of weeks ago. So
just a heads up to any of the Armstrong lads as well, or any VTC for that matter. Check your truck books, because since the start of the month, well, it's the end of last month, I only put in like 1200 mile last month because it wasn't logging, and because I've got it to open with my computer, I just assumed it was logging and I didn't check. So
I know, I hadn't either. And it was weird because I used to always open truck book to launch.
I know you did.
And I just stopped doing that, you know. But I've done 200. If anyone looks in the company, I've done 291 mile, which I can swear I've obviously done more, but I've lost. I thought a lot.
Yeah.
So I do apologise for losing all that. Genuine mistake. Yes, thanks Scott. Love from Belfast. Love back to yourself. Hi Kyle.
Alright, yeah, EW, how's it going? Another issue with the air map again. It's not there. It's shown as installed, but it's not actually, when you go to start a new career, it won't come up as a map. So
right,
I'm having a nightmare. And apparently it was a mod conflict, so I took all my mods out, but still nothing. So
it's a shame.
It's one of them things, isn't it?
Right. Absolutely. All right, Harley. Hi, Ford Gaiman. Hi, Joshy, Paul Bradley. Yeah, we're actually at St. Petersburg in the Baltic.
Yeah, Baltic DLC, yeah.
Should be a fixed one, EW said.
Alright, well, get Ross to send it over, because he's saying it's my end, and I know it isn't, so...
I can always download it if you want me to, just to see if it works.
No, I tried it on the other computer as well with no mods in.
Right, got you.
So it's definitely not me.
Hey, Anonymous. Hiya, Ashley.
Excellent.
Hi, Sean.
You good to go into the job market?
Yep, straight in, mate. Ready to go.
Alright, let's get going.
Hi, Mr. Waffles. Good to see you again.
Yes, I've left the side panel on because it's mint.
It surprised me, I tell you. It has.
I've got no jobs again in the Baltic.
Oh, have you not?
Nah. So I'm out for the night.
You don't need to sleep, no?
No, it's the external. For some reason, every time I open the Baltic, I don't know if it's because I've got pro mods in. I don't know, but there's nothing.
Right, there's some concrete centering over to Paldiski. If anyone can look for that, and Mark might be able to get something.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get my box trailer sent over to.
Yeah, because Tallinn's on the way and Kunde, so I thought that might help.
Yeah, I'll have to drive up and pick it up, but I'll have a look.
Right.
So where were you thinking?
I'm looking at concrete centering to Paldiski, which is just above where it says Estonia.
Paldiski, on the map. How many miles is that?
305.
Right.
There's also coal and empty pallets to Paldiski as well, I can see. So there's quite a few. Okay, Oliver, thank you for that. Hi, I'm Mikey. Hi, Bradley.
Where is Paldiski? Oh, I've got loads to Tallinn.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
So yeah. I tell you what, I'll go and pick mine up now because I need to go and pick my trailer up.
Absolutely. We're all right just to take it then, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, obviously everyone will be getting it, so you'll have to wait
Yeah,
for people to get it. But
I will do.
how far out do you know where you're picking it up from?
Um,
Would it make
uh,
sense for me to just grab my job and come back to the Red Spanner, or?
I think yeah, because it's one of these where because the vicinity of the garage and the red spanner, you know, you got to double back on yourself.
Yeah.
I best off picking the job up and then telling you where I am.
Right, I'll tell you what. I'll come to you.
Right. It is weird with this red spanner and that when they're separate, you know, they're quite spread out. Right, Preds, I've got ETS2 with all the mods and pro mods. I went to set steering up and I've lost the power and supply. Oh, unless you haven't actually got the in the controls, you got to reselect the what you want to use.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, don't you? The
Yeah.
drop down menu things.
Right, I'm just gonna pick my cargo up and then I'll be over to you.
Right now, I'm going to take the centering.
Yeah. Mine's at the red spot at the garage, so I'm just collecting it now and then I'll be to you.
Yep.
Also, I've left my GoPro on a narrower field of view, so you'll need to let me know if you want me to change it back. It's dead easy, so please let me know. I think it might be better wider for the trucking and narrower for the farmer.
We're actually heading to Paldiski. Hey Connor, I Mick.
Hey Mick, it's not that we don't want to answer it, pal. I just don't know, and also I also don't personally care, so I've got no interest in working it out.
No, we've something we've never. Hey, next. Definitely wider. Next says.
Yeah. So I'll sort it on the way. See, the good thing with the farming is it forces me to turn my head to have a look, whereas when it's wider, you don't actually have to look. So yeah, just bear with us.
I will. I'm still at the red spanner, so.
How many miles have you got to go and pick it up?
62. I
Yeah,
think it's. I think we've got to pick it up near the garage. To be fair.
Can you have a look on your map then before I leave the garage?
I just remember from last time we picked it up and
yeah,
I caused a bit of problem.
Yeah, you did.
Right, is that actually where the garage is? I'm sure it's around here. This map does.
BAT, is it?
Ah, no, sorry. No, I know where the garage is. We're straight across the big quadruple roundabout.
Yeah.
And
is it a blue company or the little yellow circle?
It's not the little yellow circle. It's the one above that.
Where the petrol station is.
Yeah, where the petrol station is. Yeah.
Just head down to it. You head to it, and I'll go to it as well.
Yeah. All right, everyone. All right, off we go. Iveco for the bin. Big Scania for the win now. Yeah, Tom also likes wider for the trucking.
Yeah, it's already done, mate. I can control the GoPro through my phone.
Ah, that's not bad. That's good.
You can actually view it as well, so if you've got the gimbal on or something, you can actually view it on your...
Wow.
On there.
Yeah, I mean, that gimbal looked mint. I didn't actually know what one would look like, to be fair, until you showed me.
Oh, it's super nice. It's a shame it's broken, but we'll get it replaced, like.
I know. Especially when you'd already seen all of the good write-ups about it, you know.
Yeah, and then when I looked into all the issues, like issues people would have, it's definitely the best one out there, like. Right, so I'm gonna head to you.
Yep. Sorry, my chat. I've scrolled in. I've been into the online map and I've moved my chat. So.
My dad's using a BMW Fanatic wheel. So
I will put it right shortly. Yeah, I don't know why it does that when you go into the map and it moves your chat. It's ridiculous. Then you're kind of lost without your chat.
I know, I've just come the wrong way, I've noticed as well. Bollocks. Pretty sure I need to be going this way.
That's it, mate.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm right behind you, mate.
Huh?
I'm here, across the road. Here.
I know. I'm saying I'm going the wrong way.
I know.
It's alright, I'll deal with it.
I like the way you were dealing with it. I'll tell you what, it was a good save.
Yeah.
Right, sorry, chat. I will.
Anyone following me, if you can just stick your hazards on, we're gonna get wrong if obviously we get caught, but there's no else I can do really.
Nobody will be out to shop your mark.
Are you kidding? I've got more haters than bloody Beyonce.
Was? Is he not very good, like?
Nah. Right, where? Alright, I'm on the right track now. I'm not on the right side of the road, but I'm definitely on the right side.
As long as you know what you're doing, mate. That's all that matters. Me and Waffles, we know where we're going.
If anyone sees a split in the road, give us a shout.
It's one of them where obviously it's been concreted all the way.
Yeah.
It's normally only me can do that.
Christian, mate, you'll get banned if you drive on the wrong side of the road like that. I'm telling you now. Just sit in the hard shoulder, mate. It's all you can do. Don't drive on the actual lane. You'll get absolutely banned, I promise you.
You seem to get worse banned for driving on the opposite side of the road than you do for...
Back on the right side.
For trolling.
I know. No, you do. Completely agree. Nice one, Christian, man. Nice one.
You'll have your normal account back up and running now, have you?
Yeah. Some child, that man.
What's happened?
No, just Michael's comment. It'll get moved eventually once the admin wake up.
Ah.
They're a bit slow tonight, but they'll get it. I need fuel, so I'm actually going to go to the fuel station.
Yeah, I upgraded my garage, so everywhere we spawn into now I've got a petrol station. Right, nearly there.
Yeah, well I'm coming to the petrol station anyway, so that's definitely split us up a little bit, like.
It did the same.
I know. I think we should starting in Helsinki.
Right. Have you got over to Helsinki? Have you got?
Yeah, I can get it. I'll just fly over there on single player.
No, does your World of Trucks thing work?
No, my World of Trucks doesn't work on any of the Baltic. That's what I'm saying. It's since I put the new Pro mods in.
Right.
Any of the Baltic, I can't get World of Trucks. Go anywhere else and I get World of Trucks. Like anywhere else, not the Baltic.
Weird that.
Right, so did I set my engine? I think I did. So I set that to map. So that's my engine. That's decouple. And that's Phil. Excellent.
It's a nice little company to come do this. It's nice.
No, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Really nicely done. Right, let's
The nice thing is, right, with this joystick, right, so I can have it so I can look around in the truck, right, but then also the light uppable button on it, if I press that button it locks the joystick, so if you knock it with your hand it doesn't work. That is clever, man. It's good.
Right. Sorry, everyone. That's yes, Mike. I'm doing well. Sorry, I dislocated my chat.
You dislocated your chat.
Yeah, it was like it was separated. It gone. Like me, it was faulty.
Yeah, he is right there, Anonymous. He is right what he's telling you, because I got mine turned off. You can turn it off in Windows. You know when you're having that nightmare with your mouse?
Yeah.
Well, in there, you can actually turn that off. It's one of them settings.
Oh, I tell you what. I'm just in the place picking up my load, and there's a crane come out with a concrete, like a concrete wall panel.
Alright.
How clever is that? You know, the overhead crane.
I know where they actually work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's brilliant. That's like being in Lego City. Brilliant.
They use all in here, are you?
Right, should I wait here till you come, or?
Oh, I see what you're saying. The big crane, yeah, that's clever, isn't it?
Isn't it good? Isn't it good?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm assuming we'll have a few waiting out on the.
Oh, there must be. It's.
Yeah, you're right there. That's pretty cool.
Isn't it cool? That?
Yeah.
It's a nice.
We have started noticing that. To be honest.
Definitely. Just.
So I'm going to Talon, so but I'll just drive to where you are afterwards.
Yeah. Thanks, Margot. Very much appreciated. How you, sonny boy?
Mr. Richard T.
Right, he's actually. Hello, Mr. T. I'll wait for Richard. Give 2 seconds. Right, what was Sonny Boy asking? I think Firefighter's got him sorted.
Yeah.
Logitech.
Hey, Joshua, yes, mate, yeah.
Yeah, Sonny Boy as well. I mean, that's a good side panel and wheel. I was very surprised.
I was surprised with the wheel.
Yeah, I thought it would look like a little, I don't know, like
yeah.
a throwaway item, if you know what I mean.
I honestly thought it would be terrible, but although, yeah, it doesn't have force feedback, but for farm sim, it's perfect, which is obvious.
Right, matey.
Mark, could you turn your mic up? I mean, from what I can see, I'm coming across louder than my dad, but no, I can't. It's as high up as it'll go, so it's a terrible mic, unfortunately.
Oliver, we're in the Baltic in St. Petersburg. Mark, what's that next to you? Oh, Cool Creek will be a side panel, a side tech.
Yeah,
thanks, William.
It's a side tech farm panel, and it's. I tell you what, I can't show like how it feels like it's attached to a desk. It's rock solid. It's awesome, man. And obviously I've got the joystick set up for the truck, so I can look around if I want to. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Hiya, Richard. And William, hope you're all good, buddy. Loved that video you sent me this morning. He was sharing how to do a proper room tour.
I know.
Amazing. Sorry I can't share it with everyone, but it really was.
So you can buy, yes, you can buy any keys. So I've got all this function. I don't know if you can see, but they actually have numbers written on them. So as a trucker, normally a lot of your functions are on the keys on your keyboard. So like 1, 2, 3, or F2, F3. So all I've done is just remapped all the keyboard functions to the numbers, so it still does the same. So if I want F2, for instance, on a keyboard, normally brings up your mirrors. So if I press 2 on the side panel, it brings up my extra mirrors. So I've just mapped it so it's exactly the same. That gets rid of the sat nav. It's yeah, it's really good. I did pick a cruise control button, but I don't know if oh yeah, that's it. Excellent.
Well done, Harley. He's gone for the Alma S. You won't be disappointed. That's for sure.
Yeah. Ah, well, I did look into quite a few reviews, and it was one of the items that people didn't really complain about, and it feels rock solid. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how long it lasts. So,
I loved it straight. As soon as I saw it, I thought,
I
that's
want
nice,
one of
that.
them. I know. There's none on eBay at the minute. There's one with 5 days left, and then the only other ones are you can buy the actual panel brand new from Amazon at the moment for 118.
Right.
And I've got to say, I would say it's worth it. Like,
Yes, Adam, through Mark and obviously through Almar himself, I've got the man shifter, so that's the version I've got.
yeah, same
It's
as mine.
brilliant.
Same
Love
one.
it.
Same one I've got on now, but his is the all black one.
Yeah, I went for the better colour one.
I got to be honest. I think I like the silver better. Like, I think I like the contrast, and because it's not painted, it's got a clear overlay on it. It's a silver insert.
Yeah, it does remind me of the Skoda one. That
I
one.
know.
So I've got to agree. Well, Harley, as I say, you all know how long I've had mine for, and
yeah, and if you have got them, they have got warranty. So if you do have a breakage, loose cables are fairly. Can someone just ban that tool, please? I don't know why it wasn't banned in the first place. Thank you, Freeman. But yeah, the cable. So Almar are on trying to bring up a better solution for it. They do know about the problem, but if it does occur on your shifter, you just contact them, and as long as you got the warranty sticker on the side, it can go back.
Yeah.
And you'll get it repaired and sent back to you.
I stupidly didn't actually know it was a warranty sticker. That.
No.
To be fair, it just. Well, I don't know. I didn't pay any attention till it came up in conversation, but yeah.
Yeah, but if you got the box with the info in, you would have known.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I would have done.
So,
right, I'm doing.
Saying don't get rid of the sticker on it. Yeah, I mean, my Scania one, I tried to take the sticker off just as a point, just to see how hard it would be to get off, because it's been on a year and a half. My Scania one is a year and a half old, so I tried to get it off. Obviously, with me being backed by Almar, I can do stuff like that, and yeah. I struggled to get it off. It wasn't an easy, like just a normal sticker to peel off.
Yeah. William is saying he's got the Logitech version of that side panel, so I didn't know that either. So
well, this is the Logitech one.
Oh right.
So Logitech bought SideTech.
Ah, that makes sense.
So yeah, this came in a Logitech box, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Daniel, just just troublemakers.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam, when did you send it? I think the last time I went through my messages, probably about 5 o'clock, I think. So.
Right. To answer someone else's question, I mean, if you're a single player Euro Truck player, single screen Euro Truck player, I would say definitely, because you can set this red button to center your view. So if you're looking at a junction and you say look to the right hand side of your truck, you can then just press this red button and recenter it, and you can have a look down at your gauges and that. So the joystick's very handy. You can then press this one and lock the joystick so it doesn't move your view. But like this is cruise control, so I've got this one to set my cruise control, and then this one to increase and decrease, and then obviously buttons. I've got all my sat nav control through different buttons, so you can turn it on and off, check what job you're on, and I mean, there's 30 odd functions on it.
Good.
If you can get a second hand one for 50 to 60 quid, which is what I've seen them go for, definitely. You can get the wheel with it as well, and the pedals for about £80 to 90, but they are becoming like rocking horse poop to get hold of. That's the only thing, especially now I'm talking about them.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you showed me, I would have said.
So I think it's gonna be hard to try. If I ever need to get another one, it'll be difficult. But to be honest, now I've owned it, I would just go and buy a new one for 118 quid. It's a lot of money, but it's well worth it. I did find one for 100 as well, so they are definitely worth the money. Like
it's just the panel 118.
Yeah.
Right.
200 for the whole kit.
Right.
So I've seen them for 180 for the whole kit, but you think I've got mine for 80 quid. and I lost one for 76, and I lost the side panel on its own for 56. If I knew how good they were, I would have just bought both of them then and there.
I know.
So.
No, sorry, Sam. I will pick that up afterwards, buddy. I can't.
You sent me one as well, did you, Sam, or not? Just me dad.
Johnny boy, I mean, you can become part of the trucking clan just by joining in. You don't have to be in a company or anything. You just bring your truck and a trailer and drive sensibly and respectfully and come and enjoy. But if you want to be in the company, all the link is below the video.
Yeah.
So Mark's done everything you need to know for joining a company or a VTC.
Yeah,
if you
absolutely.
Want to. Right, Harley, you're right, okay. Yeah, thanks, Sam. Sorry, I keep forgetting that you pick all that up.
I was going to say, there's a lot of that sort of stuff the mods just deal with. Hey, Geordie boy, how's it going?
Yeah, it just came to me, mate. It had to come to the top level.
Yeah. Did Sam answer if he'd actually sent me one or not? No?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, no,
he said,
mate,
no, mate, yeah.
Not important enough yet.
I can elevate it if it needs to be sent upstairs a little bit further.
Ah, if it's out major, he'll send it up to myself, so.
Hiya, Ben. Mick, it's a sound enhancement mod.
Yeah.
Look for it on the SCS forum.
Tom, I would say yes, you can get it in the States, without actually physically knowing, but they're actually come from Poland, so, or Russia, one of the two, I can't remember, but I would say you'll be able to get it anywhere. If you click on the link in the description, they do have an eBay shop, so.
Yes, Rush, Baltic DLC on a Wednesday. And possibly Italy sometimes. We just
yeah,
you know, take turns.
Hiya, Lewis. No, I haven't yet. I did get one sent off a subscriber though, which is pretty cool. So that'll be going on the shelf. Good old Sean Jones.
Yeah, so we're heading to Paldiski.
Yeah.
Near Tallinn. Right, CD models. Okay, buddy. Yeah, so we stay possibly sometimes in cross into is it Finland?
Yeah, Finland. Some of that. Yeah, no, not Finland. That's part of the Baltic, Sweden and that.
Yes, that's what I was looking for.
How often do I truck? So multiplayer, like convoys, we do 4 a week. Actual trucking, I pretty much truck every day. So whether it be single player or multiplayer. So normally once a day. So there is a Logitech second-hand one for 54. Is there? I did not see that one.
Well, I'll tell you what, it won't be there long.
No, it won't be.
If you're trying to buy it now, it'll disappear. Hiya, Dave Edwards. How are you tonight? Right, hello, Dean H. How are you? Sorry if I've missed anybody. Try to keep up with it all. Yeah, Lee, I've got to say, it's just grown on myself as well. So.
What's that?
Lee saying he loves the DLC. Evening, Mr.
Yeah.
Freeman. So yeah, I meant to say hello when I saw your message before.
Oh no, I was watching the road. Jesus Christ.
I do apologise for not saying hello straight away. Adam can't wait for a new map. Oh, I don't know. I've not heard of a new one.
I wonder where. There is some new ones coming out, I think. The lad who said there's one floating about for 54, can you put a link in for us? If you don't mind. And can the moderators allow it through?
Yeah, sorry, yeah, I know, Mr. Freeman, and I do apologise for we're not getting a full racing in yesterday, but I think everyone understands that we couldn't avoid it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, 4 mile you're driving.
I know, cheers for that, pal, greatly appreciated.
Yeah, Truck a Nation, I mean, Mark was showing me this afternoon, and I tell you what, I was gobsmacked when Mark was on it farming with it, and I thought, that looks a lot better than I ever saw in the pictures.
No, I agree.
And I think now Mark's got it and using it, I think a lot will have the same effect as myself.
Oh, I think I just timed someone out by an accident. Truck a Nation, sorry about that, pal.
Same kind of effect as the Fanatic handbrake. It actually is so much better in real life.
It just says 118 on my phone. That link. Oh yeah, new and used. Yeah, got it.
No, that's no problem, Mr. Freeman. We will. I think it was going to turn out to be fairly good as well.
If I get the chance, I'll go for that.
We'll just get through the border crossing, everyone, and we'll get a bit of a regroup, everyone, if that's okay.
Is Twin Cam in?
Twin Cam's listening, yes. William, got your ears on, buddy. Sam Burnside timed someone out, did he? Right, okay.
Did he? I did.
I'm reading what simulation put.
Oh no, he's blaming Sam. Yeah. It was me.
Oh, sorry. Hiya, Ellie. Right.
Is that one of them, Twin Cam?
Right, Northern Irish Gamer. Obviously we're in the Baltic and we're on our way to Paldiski near Tallinn.
I mean, I've never bought used off Amazon, but you think I should go for it?
Anno Mano. Yeah, good, really good. So pleased, Mark's wheel, it's worked out all right. It was a bit worrying,
It just says. Where are we at here? Oh, there's actually one for 63 used. That's got better reviews. And that's, oh yeah, because that other one's 10 quid postage, so yeah, 65 with full reviews, and that's used.
Yeah.
Right, we'll go with that. I'll need your help though, Twin Cam, for that.
Right, Purge used to work for Amazon. They won't sell anything that. Yeah, I wondered about that when I started seeing second-hand stuff coming up.
Yeah, right.
So.
You just bear with us a sec, mate. I just need to pull over a sec, cause
yeah, we could do with a regroup. So
there's a lot of people about. I'm just gonna go and grab this now.
Yeah. Mark's just seen another one of them Cytec
it's just
side panels.
I was speaking to Twin Cam, and we're just gonna grab one for me other rig. Before they become rocking horse poop.
There's a garage up here, everyone. We're just going to pull in there and get a bit of a regroup while Mark's busy. So.
Yeah, so the one that I'm going to go for is actually Amazon Warehouse. So it's second hand, but that's better.
Northern Irish. Yeah, as I say, it's just a Wednesday. We're either in the Baltic or in Italy. It's not to exclude anyone. It's just so we can actually use the maps, So. Right, I just pulled into to wait for everybody.
Right, that's sorted. And I'll just need to transfer some funds after. Excellent.
Right, I'll have a fly around and see.
Yeah, I'm just at the thing. Sorry about that. Done.
Oh, no problem. Like I say, they're going to be. Just watching everyone. When you can get yourself positioned right to be on the side of the road.
Oh, it's mint, isn't it? It's like being stood up.
It really, really is. Yeah, I've got the right position now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cheers, pal. So you can say a thank you to Twin Cam. It's yours. It's not for the other rig.
Oh wow! Oh hey! Thanks, buddy. Thanks, William.
There you go. That's what we're talking about. We're going to try and get you one off eBay, but they're becoming like rocking horse poop. But there you go.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, William.
I've got it to here, so I'll just wait until you come up.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Because I'll unbox it and make sure we're happy with it. But yeah, happy.
Oh, big grin.
Excellent. And whatever's left, we'll throw on your computer.
Thank you, guys.
Neil, is that your voice in the clip? It is, isn't it? It isn't, but it is.
Because I don't obviously. Right. Thank God I don't hear myself. But,
that's me with you. Sorry for the hold up, lads.
No, it actually it gave everyone a chance to catch up as well. So it was brilliant.
I wanted to make sure you had it, and I mean, just a heads up, my dad might not actually get round to using it much up until we build his new rig, because there really isn't that many places to put the stuff on that rig.
Preds, yes, it certainly has. I mean, as I say, I didn't know that's what they had in mind. So, yeah, I'm gobsmacked. I really am.
Yeah.
I saw Play say that when Mark had unboxed it, and I said they're going to be really popular when people say that, because you cannot help being surprised.
I was surprised with it. So.
And I don't know whether we've actually had any subscribers that have actually told us if they're any good or used.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I have done in the farm streams, obviously.
So
there's a lot of farmers got them. So yeah,
yeah, really good.
I've had a few people always quote this, but always really slag the wheel off. So
yeah. Dave, I will ask Mark if he's on at 11.
I don't know yet. I was probably not going to. Purely because I just need a few jobs I need to get done, so I was going to possibly not go to, but we'll see how we're going. I'm starting to wake up a bit now, and
that's good. They're all in tonight, I know. Well done, Harley, as well, saying that. I was just thinking the same. I'm going to annoy someone else.
Yeah.
Oh right, anonymous live a side pan, but not.
I think a lot of people are going to compare the wheel for 200 quid. So bear in mind, the side panel on its own brand new is 118. So if you pay 180 for the whole lot new, then to be fair, you're only paying 60 quid for the wheel and pedals. And although they're not brilliant, they're not force feedback and all that, you're not going to get a brilliant wheel for 60 quid. You're not even going to get a force feedback brand new wheel for 60 quid. So the fact that it's got all the controls on the wheel, the fact that you can plug it straight into Farm Sim and it maps itself.
Exactly. I know.
You've got no messing about to do at all, and you just get on and enjoy it. Although yes, it doesn't have force feedback, but in Farm Sim you don't need it. So my wife's going to use it on the desk instead of using the other rig.
Yeah. No, I was just saying. I mean, you know, that would be probably something I would probably love to do. Get some kind of desk down the road a bit or something, you know.
Well, we've got your desk here.
Well, yeah, I know, yeah, that sort of stuff. So, yeah, I was just thinking of anybody else who's going to be the same way. You can just attach that. You play farming and trucking, and really, for very little money, you're pretty much set. Because when you think about it, when people ask about second-hand wheels, and we quite often say for £100, you probably go for Logitech.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But never really thought of the side pan because I'd completely dismissed them until I've seen one.
Me too.
So it's shows how wrong you can be. So.
I'm going from like using a £800+ wheel to actually judging it for what it's meant for, it's £60. Obviously, I got the whole lot. I got this wheel pedals for 80 quid. I mean, how could I not give it a good review? It's fantastic for the money. I mean, you had nothing and you spent 80 quid and you got this whole switch panel and the joystick, and then you got a wheel and pedals that you can do either trucking or farming with.
Exactly.
I mean, you're going from nothing.
Usable.
Most people have a telly in the house, so
Well,
yeah, fantastic.
What even if you've got? I mean, I'm just thinking out loud as a parent when I used to try and get yourself stuff when you had a computer in your bedroom. I know it was still £80. It would still be £80, but when you think of what a controller is, you know what I mean? And
well,
it's
an Xbox game nowadays is 60 quid.
It's a lot bigger. When I saw it in your hand, it was a lot bigger than what I... That's going to sound really bad.
I know.
It's a lot bigger than what I thought it would be until I saw it. And
they've all said that through my life, to be honest.
So excited. Well, I know you, because your mum had even said she was surprised.
Mate, you didn't need to make it go below the belt, did you? But no, I'm surprised. And then for my dad, we're going to order another keyboard arm, and I'll make sure that he can set his. He's basically going to end up with this type of setup. It's going to be around about the same. Apart from he'll have his button panels on, if he uses them or not, both of them. We'll just build it around the setup. So
I mean, like I say, I'm adaptable.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Are you Mr. Oz? No, you're fine.
Hi Renzo, and Mr. Oz as well. Hello to you.
Hope you're well, pal.
I was going to say, without the buttons being able to fix to this, I would have been snookered really.
Yeah, but depending on how high we have the wheel and that, you might not be able to use them. I don't know. On the actual wheel itself.
Yeah.
They might have to go somewhere else.
That's what I'm saying. It's I've got another fascia plate and that I made for them as well, so it's just not an issue.
No, and as I say, for one, whatever happens when we first build your new rig, you're going to at least have this on the farm panel. So you're going to at least have 35 buttons and a joystick to start with.
Yeah.
So even if you didn't have your buttons straight on, you don't need them.
No.
Either.
No, you don't.
Not straight out the door. So does my dad like snooker? No. Well,
I don't.
I've seen him like late at night watching the snooker, but
no, I'm just not. I'm more into doing than I am watching things. I know lately I watch more than what I used to do, but going back in the day, we were more doing people. Whether it was making stuff or taking part in something, I'd rather.
You were doing people, were you?
Doing people, yeah.
You said back in the day we were more doing people, as in we were doing people.
I know, and I just thought about that. Instead of doing people now, both me and Mark, we watch more.
Yeah.
That's dogging territory, that. Sorry if I was going to say that, but I wouldn't say that.
No.
I was
found so many from the start. Yeah, but not in Farm Sim, as we've said that, or Farm Arcade, that we should recall it. What else? Someone was saying about your setup's going to be good. Yeah, it's going to be pretty much completely different.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be full on different. So
very, very lucky, and a lot to look forward to. So yeah, just.
I've also, not that it'll mean much to other people, I've also possibly got a discount on a second V2.5 from last night's conversation.
Really?
Yeah, you know, like the contacts. Yeah, so.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So just hang on.
Oh, I will.
Okay.
Definitely.
Are you telling me Farm Simulator is not real? I am, mate, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was good input from yourself, though, Oz. I mean, as me and Mark was saying, from a real farmer.
I did try the field of view for the farming. It was much better. So if you go and check the farm video out, Oz, you'll see it was definitely better on the narrower. But for the trucking, I tried the narrower and it just doesn't work. It's just too zoomed in.
Yeah. Free cooled. I know it's not good, buddy. When, as you see with me and Mark, when we get issues, it's
all you can
difficult.
All you can do is format them if they're running at 100%, mate. That's something on them, like a malware of some sort. I've already got some on mine. Bloody Euro truck mods.
Oh,
got a piece of malware. It's literally called malware, and it's running on the C drive.
and you can't get rid of them, can
I
you?
can't get it to end because you can't end
No.
the process, so it'll just need a
I
format
know.
again. And it's not just people who don't have. There is a full-on convoy at this roundabout, lads. So just please try and be respectful. No, but the other thing is, what was I going to say? Yeah, it doesn't matter whether you've got antivirus or not. With these mod sites, you've got to allow the antivirus through the mod site. So therefore, you still end up with the bloody virus.
I know, exactly. Hiya, Ben Lane. Evening to you. And yes, we are playing on Trucker MP.
Yeah, that's the only way you can play it together.
Absolutely. Well.
Oh, there is other webcam services available.
In the nicest possible way.
Yeah.
And oh, nice colours. Nice to see you guys. Which company is it? Axio, VTC.
Axio, knocking the miles in.
Good to see you all.
I'm right at the front of the convoy, I think.
See you later, Dave. As always, take care.
Yeah, see you later, man. Again, I don't know if I'm going to be on at 11. If I am, it might be some drifting or some rallying or something. I just don't know. I was possibly going to take it off tonight, but seeing as though a lot of people are asking.
I'll get two things here. Roadrunner, we are heading to Paldiski, and Tudor, it is a truck enhancement mod that's available through SCS Forum.
Yeah.
If you do a search for it.
Indeed. Right, I took my PS4 into the bank, showed them how to borrow money on Farm Sim, then said I need 500,000, what's the problem? Yeah, you just get it in 5,000s. You just press borrow and it borrows you it. It's great.
Right, great stream. Thank you, Tom. Alright, sorry, Armoured Gaming. Sorry, I don't think we've actually said hello to you tonight either, so I apologise for that. Is Sam Burnside? I don't actually know where. We haven't seen Sam in a while, so...
I don't think he is in here. No, I've not seen him in tonight anyway.
He has been away with his work. He got a new job, as most people know, and...
I'm a gamer. Nice one, mate. Well, I hope you enjoy it, pal.
Yeah.
There's a convoy. I was wondering where the convoy was. It was behind us.
Right, hi, Graham Jones. The blue dots are coming. You must have been late to the party, Graham, then. Mark, did you get that job to Tallinn? Have you been?
I'm in Tallinn now.
Ah.
So, and I've got the whole convoy with me, so everyone else must have gone to Tallinn. Are you going through? Are you going past? Are you near me now?
You're still on my map, yeah.
So, can you pull over then? Because you're going to go through Tallinn to get to your job. How many miles you got left?
1.
Oh, just go and drop it then. You must be dropping that Tallinn.
I was just going to say it's literally Paldiski's little round the corner.
That's fine. I'll just come to you.
Yeah, Ben here. Sorry, Dean here. I know. I get worried that people get offended, and you know, I know. I do get messages telling me to stop it. So it's just when you appreciate everyone so much, you know, it's quite a strange situation. Oh, I forgot I've got the white line to park in. But thank you anyway. Northern Irish Gamers in the company. Welcome aboard.
Excellent.
And again,
welcome, buddy.
To anybody else who's new and or got accepted back or changed companies or whatever, you know. And William, yeah, sorry, I mean, I've completely stuffed my mileage up as well. I can't believe what I've done.
Where are you now then?
Literally down the road.
So where's the actual Red Spanner? Which Red Spanner are you going to? Are you just going to come back to Tallinn Red Spanner then?
I can do, yeah.
Oh no, Paldiski. I'm at Paldiski now. Ah, so that right, Talon and Paldiski are just two ferry
Bit,
ports. They're not that.
right.
That's what they are, right? I'll just go to the come to the red spanner at Talon.
Yeah, will do, mate.
Thank
Hey,
you,
Riley.
Samuel. Greatly appreciated. Right, I'm running a trailer all night. I don't know if my miles are actually getting logged, so I'm gonna go and check.
Ah, yeah, that'll be handy.
I'll do an alt and tab and have a quick nosy.
Yeah, that'll be good to know. So, and again, it is worth checking everyone because I mean, it's better for me to be 5 days in and realise I've lost 5 days. Well, not 5 complete days, but you know what I mean.
No, I can you.
Right.
Ah, it's logging. Excellent. So, although I can't do external contracts, I can do this, which is brilliant.
Oh, Lee, you've just passed 100,000 for the company. Hey, well done, mate.
Nice one, man.
Very much well done. Very much appreciated.
Absolutely, man.
What everyone does, you know.
Yeah, indeed.
Don't say it enough sometimes.
Right. Cheers, Mr. Twinny, mate. Much appreciated. Right, I've got something else I need to go and quickly do while we're being quiet.
Lee, honestly, every little does help, and we used to tell Mark that all the time.
I thought it was Mum telling you that. I used to hear when I was a kid.
Is that what you could you hear that?
Oh, aye. Calm down, Neil.
I nearly said something.
It's not the size of something she used to say.
I nearly said something. Sure. I nearly said she was a screamer, but I'm pleased I never, because if she was listening.
You just did say it.
No, because you know that I didn't actually say it. Just relate.
Your sound's gone, mate, completely. If you can hear us.
I can hear. Wait till it comes back.
It'll come.
Because I got excited.
I think so.
You mentioned bedroom. Bedroom tax.
Bedroom tax, yeah. You're very muffled, but I can just hear you.
I've turned my digital dashboard off tonight as well, because I know that obviously that goes through the router.
Aye, but I don't think it uses the internet that you need, like.
I don't think so, but funny enough, it starts to run slow.
Yeah.
Right. I think you're right. I'm good looking. Yeah, it did save me, I think. Right at the right time. Right, Tudor. I don't. You can do a search through the SCS forum. That's all I can say.
Oh, plenty of lads in.
Just search for sound enhancement.
Yeah. Right, still nothing on there.
Oh, let's spanner down here. A nice little backboard I've come down here. I tell you what, find something new on this map every time we come round here.
Oh yeah, I know where you're gonna come out. There you are.
Mint.
This DLC is definitely the best, I would say.
Oh wow! Oh, Scania dealer as well. My favourite.
No, it isn't.
I do like my big Scania.
What's your favourite Ford, Mr. Neil?
Favourite Ford? Oh, I do like a Mark 1.
No, you don't.
Rally car.
You brought me up to bleed Mark 2s. If you ever get a chance, son, to get a Mark 2 or a Mark 1, just don't get a Mark 2.
Next time William's down here with that car, I'm going to sit in it. I'll tell you that.
Right, you good to go?
Yeah, definitely. Sorry, no, we won't be going.
No, we won't be going into Poland, I wouldn't say.
Shall I buy second-hand TH8 or new? It's a hard question to answer. I couldn't tell you.
Well, it's not. It's very easy. It depends what you can afford.
Well, there you go. Mark's made it very simple, yeah.
If it was me, for what I know they go for second hand, I would just buy a new one. Just pay the extra 20-30 quid and get a new one.
Yeah.
It's not like that side panel we just got where you're saving like 50-60 quid, the half the cost. Have you got out to
Sit.
hang on, I've just got really small jobs at the minute. Ah, you got out to Pori,
Pori. I'll
top
have a
of
look.
Finland. There's also Oculato or something up there as well.
I will have a look. I did see something that was that way. Just bear with me while I have a quick skip through.
Cheers, Jackson. Greatly appreciated.
No, the only one I've got. Actually, the only one I've got into Finland is Kavola, which is.
Right, we'll see if we've got out further down then.
Yeah, I can go to Riga. That's down into Latvia.
I've got Valence,
Valencia or Valence?
Vilnius. That's 340 mile, bottom of Lithuania, bottom right.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. I'll see if I've got anything that goes past that.
Ah, Cool Cookie's got that too, so you might.
Well, the thing is, I could, if Cool Cook, oh, hang on a sec, I can go to Kanos, which is.
Oh yeah, it's just next to it.
Very next to it.
So we can all go to one and then over to the other.
Yeah, so there's Kanos, which is kerosene, and the other one that Mark's trying to pronounce the same as me is.
So really, yeah, you can go
Vilnius.
Cairns or you can go. I've got gummy bears to. Oh yeah, so it is on external contracts, that job. They've all got the job to the same place as me.
Oh, they want to Vilnius, so
Yeah.
I can search it then.
So you could put gummy in, and then refresh. If anyone else has got any other trailers to there, if you type in the name, so my dad can. So you just put gummy or something like that, if that's what it's called, and then just refresh. Nothing.
No, I'll refresh first because it's one of them where you type it in and it comes up with.
Yeah, everyone else has got it.
I'll keep refreshing until it comes up.
Is there any other one? I got two there with gummies. Yeah, so there's two with gummies.
Well, it's got to come round for me then. If I keep refreshing.
Yeah, Simon's got it. Everyone's got it apart from you. Unless you're just missing it, but if you're searching it, obviously.
No, I mean, I've got 4 dots.
Yeah, Lee's got 2. Got gummy bears from refreshing.
I'm not giving up. I'll keep refreshing. The main thing is you should all.
Yeah, we'll all take it.
You all take it anyway because it's a lot easier.
341 mile down there. I mean, it's a good job, but it's surprising that you haven't got it and everyone else has. Even Michael's just found it, so no one's taken it because it's still there.
I'm not going to give up. Come on, it's like spinning a roulette thing.
Have you got anything with gummy bears on there?
Not yet.
Have you typed in just gummy, not the whole lot?
I'll try that again.
Yeah, I would just put gum in or something like that.
It just comes unable to find match with your filters.
Nah, well, just move on then. Is he in freight market?
Honestly,
you're not, are you?
Uh,
You are in external.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just one of them. I don't know why that does that.
Nothing for me. I got kerosene though. Oh, right, there you go. Someone's got kerosene. If you want to type that in, K-E-R-O, K-E-R-O, and then do a refresh.
Yeah, I've got that to Leipzig. Sorry, it's a K.
ERO.
Right, back to Kanos one. Leipzig.
Right, no bother, we'll just take this. Yeah?
Yeah, you have to, Mark.
There's too many of us got it not to.
Oh yeah, definitely. You. I'll check it. It's at least I can get one to. Like you can tell. You can tell when everyone took it because it just vanished.
Yeah. It's right here as well, so it's a perfect one. See, the good thing if you get a trailer and just do cargo market, there's so many jobs. That's all I've done. I'm not through external.
I mean, I'll try on the.
There's so many. Look, not on the freight. Like I never managed to find places on freight, but with a trailer on, because they're not actual trailers, it's just fake loads.
There you go. I've gone straight on. What's the chances that I've gone on to external, not external,
Freight.
freight market, and I've got transmissions to Vilnius.
Oh, that'll do. Lovely.
I mean, what's the chances of that?
No. Well, if you ever do get stuck though, if you put a trailer on, because they're not official loads.
Yeah.
You get like 20 pages.
I did it when I think I got tipped over that night.
Yeah.
And took a trailer.
Yeah,
and,
but the jobs are normally pretty much the same as external because they're not actual jobs.
That's just bizarre. Whoever had all the gummy bears. Bizarre. Hi, Doug. Is Mark Dad rich too? Oh, I'll tell you what, I can imagine.
We're talking about with Grandad today in the farming stream, just saying obviously I've got my Lambo and my Ferrari that obviously I just won't take out because it would just be pointless, you know.
You don't.
And then we were saying Grandad's got all the Bentleys stacked up in the garage, you know.
Yeah. I know. I mean, Dad could do with a lovely walk-in shower, but I'm not going to pay for that.
No. But because you don't want to pay for it, obviously.
Absolutely, yeah. Too rich.
You could take that 55 million grand you've got under your bed, but no.
Is that what I've been sleeping on?
I'm pretty sure. Last time I counted it.
Oh, Emma's in.
Is she?
Oh, sorry. Who on earth was that? Just knocked me off the road.
Oh God, that cat is a nightmare. He's been stood in a pan full of oil.
Well, I mean, whenever I was reading through what she'd done to everybody.
Yeah, him,
sorry.
So are we good to just head off then? Have you got your job?
Just head off. I'm just going to pick it up now.
Yeah, how many miles are you?
0.
Ah, right. I'll go and park up on the motorway then.
So what's Moose done? I didn't get a chance
Stood in a pan of oil.
Oh, why?
Well, I don't know. I can't ask him, can I?
He'll be okay when he goes outside. He'll be waterproof.
I know. He's an indoor cat though. He's house cat.
Ah, I didn't realise.
Well, he can't go outside, same as Daisy.
Ah, right.
Because he was dumped at the side of a road with his sister in a plastic bag, obviously it's too much of a risk to let them out.
Right. That's right, yeah.
He wasn't a bought kitten, he was a rescue.
I didn't know the actual story, to be honest.
Yeah, he was...
I knew rescue, but...
He was... someone had him, so... I can't think of the word, but yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't know whether it was one of our cats who drank out the chip pan when I was a kid. Or there's something regarding, drinking a load of oil. What Emma's just put.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he'll eat out. He's eating out of. He was eating whole mushrooms the other day.
Yeah, well, me and Mum were laughing at what Emma had put up. What his activities, and he'd been fighting already.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Colin was terrified of him.
Yeah. Colin just kind of like squared up to him and then just let him pass.
Thought better
Oh,
of it.
go on, son. On you go.
Colin's massive. Shoot, I am live, yeah.
Moose won 2 scraps with George and lost 1.
Ah, right. And has that taught you a lesson or not?
No, not at all. Sandra, yes, we both are. I was just to hand it, just to hide it. That's why I was born.
Yeah, Grinder's our favourite.
Why isn't your dad live? He is. He's there, man. Look.
Totally live.
Fully live.
I'm a puppet on a string.
You haven't come out this way yet. Where the hell are you? You said
You're all in front of. Yeah, you can get yourself going now. I'm behind you.
You're not like, are you?
Yep.
Why can't I see you? But there's only 4 of us. Where's the rest of them? Oh, they're all up here. Ah, right. No, we'll just park here for a sec.
Oh, we're pulling over. Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm pulled over. There's a hard shoulder just on that corner, so you're fine.
Right.
Richard T's not coming, I don't think. He's parked up, and then I'm waiting for a load of lads at the refinery to get out. 2 more to come out of there, and then we're good to go.
Yeah, as I say, I didn't realise. I knew where. You know, I knew you'd got him as a sort of stray cat, rescue cat. I didn't realise he'd been dumped. Like.
Yeah, him and his sister.
It's heartbreaking that.
Dumped in a bag at the side of the road, unfortunately. Right, go on then, matey. I'll follow you.
Hey, it's your turn. Right. I mean, Emma, that picture that you put up of him stood in the dryer. Me and Mark's mum were wet now, so laughing at that. He looked proper adorable.
Are you in bed yet, just out of curiosity?
Arthur, I do remember that from having grown up with cats in the house as well. Bits and bobs.
Yeah, absolutely. How did he get in the drawer? Oh, he's a menace, man, honestly. He's an absolute menace. He's a cracking animal, like, but cracking like personality and that, but oh, honestly. I walked into the bedroom one day and he was backing the Rottweiler out the room to keep his food.
Really?
Yeah, oh, I swear down. I mean, George was reversing out the room, so I come out my room, saw George reversing out the bedroom, wondered what was going on, and he's there with a massive tail, arms, you know, out akimbo, and was backing him out the room.
Unbelievable, isn't he? He hasn't been there that long. He's took over.
Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah, got you.
He likes toilet roll.
Oh, he does indeed. People had to go 34 mile to get a job. You will pass them. Right, okay.
Got you, gambler. Again, this is another road that's greyed out on my map, so I've not travelled on this one either.
That's good. New road, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Red
eye, yeah. Sorry,
yeah, that's sad, yeah.
Yeah, very much so.
Change the wheel to what, mate?
A rounder one, or?
Yeah.
Geordie, no, not missed much. We've all just managed to get jobs in the same direction, so
yeah, we're just looking for the rest of the convoy.
Yeah, we're looking now, yeah.
We're pretty much on it.
Send a flare up.
Yeah.
Hiya, twin cam. Yeah, doing good. Had a good day today. I was pleased to hear about Mark's wheel, and hopefully we'll get the washing machine sorted as well when the pump comes. And
yeah, I got it ordered, so apparently it's a bit of an upgrade. I read a lot of the reviews and some people were saying obviously with it being a bit bigger. I didn't realise it was an upgrade, but obviously I think it's got a single in it. from what I can see.
It's yeah.
It's got a single pump in it now.
Yeah,
and everyone's putting the doubles in, so it's got to help. It is a big drum, like, so.
See, one of the problems that used to happen is when the machines are spinning, there's so much water comes out the claws that the pumps can't get the water away.
Ah, is that what it is?
So then it stops it spinning, and then obviously waits till the water's gone away again before it starts again, and it just slows the spin cycle down. It's quite strange.
Got ya.
Right, so well, what's firefighter missed? Oh yeah, Dean's just noticed the button box. Nice one, Dean. Good to see you on fire.
Yeah. Ali James.
I explode as well, so I just missed it, nearly missed that. And MC.
Geordie boy, I had 2 bolts that had come out and dropped the bearing that's on the back of the shaft of the wheel, so yeah, it was quite a big failure, but 2 bolts, so.
Dean, you could upgrade to the varifocal. I'm on varifocal, it did work for me. Axial Gaming, it looks like we're joining the back of a couple of their lads.
Well, I think they might be, oh yeah, they're actually just in a convoy.
Yeah. Hello, Dave.
Hey, Dave, how's it going?
How come you're not trucking? I hope Jade and little one's doing good.
JK, how are you doing? It's a sound enhancement file that you put in. It's not a physical mod, but you can get it on the SES forum. I don't have a link for it. He's just finished GTA.
Mr. Snowman. Beaver trucking. Yeah, Dave, not a problem, buddy. He's not a problem at all. How did you get the speedometer in front of you, Skelly Cats?
It's a dashboard from Sim Racing Hardware. I do have a new one coming for the other rig, which I think I possibly just... I love this one, but I think the newer one's going to be quite a bit bigger. So I possibly might not use this one anymore. I don't know. It's such a nice dash, but unfortunately, if it ever came to a point where it wasn't getting used, it would need to be sold.
Red Eye, yeah, we quite often look after Alfie next door, so yeah, he's back home. Just odd time, you know. So.
Mr. Oz Farmer still in. I know he was in for a bit and then he kind of disappeared. I didn't really get much time to chat with him.
If he might stop the truck there. Oh, thanks, Dave.
Cheers, Dave. Nice one, bud.
There you go, everyone. Quickly copy it. William, you know, the 10 o'clock, you know, or thereabouts, just where you finish your load and.
Yeah, if I'm going to come back on, it'll more than likely be for a bit of rallying, I would think. Yes, it makes all trucks sound the same, unless you're in single player. What are you sorrying for?
There was someone...
Oh, he was miles away from you, like.
Right.
He was actually stopped, we all were, but we'll crack on.
I looked in the mirror, you know, when he foreshortens, and I thought, is he closer than what I think he is? Or,
honestly, if you get a red, just stop, because you're at the front and it's really keeping us all together.
Cool.
He's way behind you, like.
No, that's brilliant.
His brake lights were on before yours, so I thought he was going to stop and then you were just going to disappear.
It's funny because the green lights were flashing as I came up to them, and I thought, are they actually working?
Yeah. They flash twice and then go to amber, flash twice and then go to red.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
There you go.
I couldn't tell you why, but that they do.
No, I didn't know. AMC, a good steering wheel under 150. But be the Logitech, I would say.
You could get a new Logitech without the shifter, I would think, but
Yeah.
more than likely you could get like a second-hand G27, or even older. You could go G25 reasonably, I would think.
What kind of price Thrustmaster sort of second-hand?
Same price as new, pretty much.
Really?
Yeah, very much
Wow.
like Fanatic stuff. You get a second-hand. I've seen shifters selling for like 90 quid. You know, and
Wow.
120-ish new. So it's like,
Yeah, that is amazing. That.
I mean,
Yes, Zorton. Yeah.
you could go for a TMX or a T150, but to be honest, you're going to get 2 pedals with it, and you're going to get no shifter. Or there is a bit more expensive one that'll give you the 3 pedals, but for that price, it's a belt and gear driven wheel, so you're not actually gaining anything over the Logitech, apart from probably a bit more of a rounder rim. But you're losing the shifter, you're losing the 3 pedals. If you're going to go around that price, go with the Logitech. If you can push, or you're happy to wait, buy a T300 or a TX, which are about, they are quite expensive, and they have no shifter and no pedals, like no 3 pedals. So,
Right.
but it's something you can add to. I personally would lose the 3 pedals, and I would lose the shifter, and go with the higher end wheel, and then buy the other 2 at a later date. That's what I would do. If I lost all my gear tomorrow, that's what I would do.
Good advice. Thanks, Jez, for your nice words. And Steve.
Yeah, cheers lads.
Skelly Cat, what company was it? I'm not sure what he's wanting to know.
Don't know. Zorton, it's the Logitech side panel, yes. Love it. I was going to take it off for the trucking, to be honest with you. But it's mint. What am I hauling? Beverages, 21 tons. I did have a button for me view, but I seem to have...
Yeah.
I seem to have lost it somehow. I can't work out why, so... But anyway, that's
hiya,
it.
Dominic.
That's it there.
Dominic Nagy, I nearly missed you there. Sorry about that.
Dean, this is Pipeline Punch, and it's it's super nice. This and the mango one is really nice.
Right. Where can you get second-handed? I think, have you answered that?
Actually, well, I didn't answer it because it's fair,
Right.
you know, Gumtree,
Yeah.
eBay. I thought it was
Yeah.
fairly obvious. I mean,
Firefighter
Amazon that I
covered
just
it.
found out. I've never tried yet, so it'll be interesting. I'll get my dad's and I'll unbox it on the stream so we can see
Yeah,
what
definitely.
what you can get for your money. And there was a few of them on there. There is one for 54, but it was the only one that stated it had quite a bit of signs of use. So, which is fine, but like this one's fairly new. I mean, this one's got really no marks on it at all, and it felt like I was just getting something new, really. My dad's apparently won't come with any boxing, but most of the side panels don't seem to, because people will buy the whole lot, sell the wheel, and then at a later date they'll sell the side panel. So, yeah, super happy, man.
Got a Games asking, what do we think is the worst thing in Euro Truck 2? I'm trying to think about that.
I've got one straight away.
Oh, go on then.
The engine. DX9.
Ah. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
It would run better for everyone if it wasn't DX9.
Yeah.
There's no reason why my dad can run games like a Assetto Corsa and iRace and maxed out, but then he gets 30 frames on Euro Truck maxed out on single player with it, you know. So at the end of the day, it needs to come to DX11. New graphics cards. The 10 series cards that me and my dad have got weren't made for DX9 because it was 6-year-old. The newer cards now, which are another 3 years newer than them cards, also aren't made for 8-year-old technology. It needs to move to DX11.
And
it's going to kill it.
It just proves it with Forza, which is a beautiful, stunning looking game.
Yeah, and that's DX12 though.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's newest.
And that's throwing the car around doing all sorts, and
you get a good frame rate.
Yeah, it just, absolutely.
See, the difference is though, on a 980 Ti, you wouldn't be able to run Forza very well as well, because it's not.
No.
They weren't DX9, DX12 built.
Yeah.
But like, a title like Project Cars 2, which is DX11 and runs phenomenally, or iRacing DX11 runs phenomenally. There's plenty of them out there. Set a Corsa for another one, runs brilliantly.
Yeah, and
Beautiful.
I mean the new Assetto Corsa Competizione is running on the Unreal Engine.
I know. I've seen a lot of people using the mod for Assetto Corsa for the weather, the season mod.
That's what I was telling you about.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
I know. That's what I was just going to say. I was kind of talking to other people. I wasn't directing that at yourself. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Right.
I've also used it. I've just never used it on stream. But no, I was just going to say I'd seen that many people with different systems using it, and even that with it being a mod.
I know it's an unreal. It is unreal. I put a link on the Facebook page after I'd seen Jimmy.
Yeah.
You know, that's where I obviously saw it, and I thought, well, I tried it, and I thought people need to see this because
I know.
Same as we get with the running Project Cars. From now, you've been running from day to night, Sean. There's not normally people go and run it night time.
No,
or rain.
no.
You know, you just pick nice weather and go for it. But it's clever, like.
Yeah, it's awesome. We're both running the same, so we run Corsair Void Pros.
I never ever played the first Euro Truck. Mark got me. I was a bit late to the game coming into Euro Truck 2. I should have been playing earlier, but I didn't listen, so I missed out a little bit.
And monsters per day are normally about 1 or 0. So normally at the most 1. This is a nice road. I don't think I've been up this way really. Like, nice road.
Scary Cat. I don't know whether Mark's answered that. What is the company for the dashboard?
Sim Racing Hardware. I wasn't meaning to overtake you. Sorry, Fast Cargo VTC. You seem to really slow down, pal.
So I mean, going back to what I couldn't even think of something straight away. Engine noises, but they're probably recreating what's out there standard. But we can all go and put the mod side in, which is brilliant. If they took that away,
it would be a dead game without the mods.
You know, like new Assetto Corsa. I don't think it's gonna. The mod community is going to be able to do anything with that. I don't know.
No.
I'm not sure, but
because sorry, go on.
The first Assetto Corsa, because of the mods. I mean, I just went on it before and just trying Donington now because we've been using it on Project Cars, and it's just brilliant.
Yeah. I was going to say the new Assetto Corsa. I mean, Assetto Corsa 2 will be probably better because you're going to get all the cars from the Competizione.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a GT only game, so I don't think the mod community will be allowed in it. And also there will be no point because there's nothing to really mod. There's nothing there originally. So I think that'll be its own game, and then you'll have Assetto Corsa 2 or something like that, I would say.
The new Nissan GT3 that they've put in, the new Assetto Corsa, they put 2 versions in 2015 and 2018, and they're nice. As you can imagine, it's just a sound. It's awesome.
Hiya Joe, yeah, I got your message there. We've not had any out today, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for that, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, been very clean.
It has. It's been beautiful.
And another thing, I seem to have seen more trucks out and about than normal. Not only with ourselves, but coming the other way, you know what I mean?
I agree, yeah. There has been quite a few lads out tonight.
Dodge, I don't know much about the new Dodge. No, I don't know anything about that. Right,
Right, Skelly, it literally type in sim racing hardware into Google and it's a massive sim racing website. So go in there, click on displays, and it's in there. It's called a sim racing G-Force display. So
Question on how long did it take to make your setup now? It would be quite easy to think about maybe it's only from when you started streaming, but it goes before that, I think.
I agree. I would say I first started building a games room, I would say, because I had the one at Shuken Street.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, so I would say five and a half years. Because what a lot of people forget is, up until YouTube, I still had quite a hefty room. I actually just stripped my room down before I started streaming. I took my 3 screens down and I put two setups up. Remember the flight one and the...
Oh, yeah.
And then I started doing videos. But yeah, I still had a lot back then. And then obviously started YouTube and then... But the room tour video that's on the channel at the moment, if anyone can stick a link in, not the one that's in the description, the one that I put on about 4 days ago, it's got a lot of information at the start of it to tell you how I paid for it, how I came out and have it, why I've got it. So if you've got any questions like that, I would go and watch that.
Why wouldn't Dave be in here? That's a strange comment, but no, I mean, I bet it's just strange people. I bet Emma can, she's probably chuckling to herself thinking, yeah, before she got married and Mark's still getting into the games, you know, getting into computers and just trying to figure it all out, you know.
The week after we got married, I bought my first big graphics card.
Yeah.
330 quid, I still remember putting it in the bank to buy it, and it was hard to get.
It's unreal, isn't it?
Yeah.
So...
Cheers, Dave. So that room tour there, I just did that the other day, and it gives you a little bit of info on where I'm at, why I'm at, and where it's going to go in the future. So whether you agree with it or you like it or you don't, it's fact, and that's what happened. So no one's forcing anyone to watch anything. So
yeah, you're probably right, going back to sort of 4 to 5 years of sort of starting knowing absolutely nothing about a computer.
Yeah, I would say 5-ish years. I went to I went to the spare, so I was on YouTube, came across sim racing, inside sim racing, and they were testing out a GTO Audi on a hill climb track, and I carried my bucket seat that I had. So I already had a bucket seat on the floor out of my car, and a wireless Xbox wheel that I was using on the Xbox, but just it was nowhere near gaming every day and all that. It was just a bit of fun, and I took that, I put it in the living room, I got everything connected up to the TV with my old editing computer that I used to use for editing photographs that I stopped using when I got rid of my camera, i.e. for the health problems, and I sat down and it wouldn't play it. I mean, I say it wouldn't play it, it wouldn't even open the game. It was it was integrated graphics on an old i5. So spoke to my wife, said I really want to have a go at this, you know, didn't know what I needed. Went to PC World and bought a £50 graphics card, which honestly back then was hard to get hold of, and it was a lot of money for us, and it was terrible. I mean, even Emma, we were funny, was stood talking the other day, and Emma was taking the mick out of us for it. She remembers coming out the bathroom, and I'd set all this up she didn't know in the living room, and she was wetting herself how bad the pixels were. They were like blocks, and it was on low, and I just spent this 50 quid that I'd got hold of, and it just wouldn't run. Like, it was terrible. So from there, I went and we put a 750 Ti in. We got the old Argos card out, because unfortunately you can't get anywhere nowadays without debt. So got the Argos card out, 146 quid it was, about not that long before my wedding. And I got it set up and built before my wedding, and then it was after the wedding that I built my first from scratch PC. So yeah, it was a long haul. Got my first wheel. I got a PC wheel. That was a Thrustmaster F430 that man laughed at me for. Actually, he laughed when I showed him it. He wet himself and obviously said it looked like a toy. And it was 30 quid from Gumtree.
And how quickly did you get me one?
It was about 4 days after we turned your editing PC into a gaming PC. 750 Ti went in it.
It did.
It was unreal, and that's it. From then on, really, the actual PC side of it has just been, and it evolved. I mean, I moved house about a year after that, and this is all a good 3 years before YouTube was even a thought. What happened was I had 2 old TVs kicking about, and I set them up. So I set one at the front and one at the side. Well, if you set your game up in window mode, you can trick it into thinking it's got a triple view, but it just misses out this screen. So it's there, but it's not there because you don't have a screen. So I managed to get it set so you'd had this one screen and it was resting on a big like cardboard box, wasn't it? You remember?
Oh, and fuck, absolutely. I'm chuckling to myself.
And he came over and tried it, like, wow, you know, and then went home. And then I managed to get my hands on another telly. No, you went home and bought 3. So on the way home, you went to Argos and bought 3. Right, before I had 3, but the reason he bought 3 was to give me his centre one that he was using. So he was just using 140 inch screen. So he went and bought 3 for himself to then give me. Something happened. I ended up with your 40.
It's still there.
It's still in my bedroom. And anyway, so it just kind of ricocheted from that. But through me, apart from my dad being into computers a little bit when I was younger, quite a bit, it was the only real hobby that I've kind of got my dad into, I would say, in that sense.
It's probably one of the promises that I've broken to myself, because I swore to myself I'd never go down that route, because you were always chasing things moving that fast, and I just spent a fortune on it, way too much money, and I know that. But when I think back, Mark and Cheryl had a computer in the room when they were very young and probably got used to them being around. So, but it is what it is, and I really was digging my heels in, because I just thought, no, I'll play Xbox 360.
No, tell the first story first.
No, what was that?
When you spat your dummy out.
Oh, I don't know, not dummy spin.
In Oakfield, so I lived in Darlington at the time, and my dad lived in Oakfield. This is going back 8 years? It's got to be, because you've been in Scotland 6 or 7 now.
Yeah.
So anyway, going back about 8 years, right? So my dad was always a fan of the odd speaker, right? So whenever he had his PC, he had speakers,
surround sound
in his ears. And it was never 10%. I mean, the street could hear it. It was unreal. And I kind of was brought up that was what you did when you gamed. The volume was ridiculous. But when I lived in a shared house, I got really into headphones because you had to just use them. So I had a pair of headphones for my Xbox. Anyway, my mum was complaining. My dad, something had happened. He ended up with the empty room, and he put his little Xbox seat in there. With his little table.
It's in this back bedroom, ain't you?
Yeah, and the wireless Xbox wheel, and he set himself up with that 40 that I ended up with. He went and bought it, 40-inch TV.
That's when I built our rigs.
Yeah, the first. No, it wasn't.
Or was it not?
No, this is going back before then. It was when I got you into the Triton headphones. Remember the black?
That was here because Dawn and Stephen were laughing because they could hear me.
Was that there? I thought it was in the white bedroom.
No, because she says, "Oh, Nigel Mansell's at it again."
Oh no, it was. It was in that other room, wasn't it? It was when I left and went to the flat.
You went to the flat, so I was playing, and I got myself sat up in the corner, and once they complained, and I thought, that's it, I can't do that.
That was it. They complained, and you spat your dummy out, and I'd mentioned the headphones that I owned, and he literally just went no. I mean, he literally just would nowhere. So I went home, and my wife's very stubborn, which obviously does rub off on me as well. And and we said, well, we'll just take them round and he can try them. So I went and just left them at the house. I didn't like force you into using them or now. I just took them round, and
Yeah, he did.
it's about 3 days later we went back for some dinner or something, and that was it. He was headphone addicted.
Yeah,
So
it was
I absolutely loved it, and ever since you've been on the headphones.
Yeah, it'd gone from not being able to basically game in my eyes because the part of the driving is the sound.
Yeah.
And visual, don't get me wrong, but the modern day sounds compared to what they used to be. But you couldn't get that through a stereo headphone.
No.
But with 7.1 and 5, whatever they are now.
Oh, I mean, the two headphones, I mean, I didn't have much luck with the first Corsair headphones, to be honest.
No, I know
they broke
that.
so quickly, but and they were 80 quid. I remember Emma getting them for me Christmas. I
got a good deal on mine.
I know, 50 quid. And but no, going back to them, I mean, they're like putting bricks on your head. I mean,
yeah, that's why Dave falls off the shelf.
They are ridiculous.
So, but there'll be quite a lot out there that are thinking the same, and when they look back and think, yeah, they've gone from this to that to that. It's hard to.
Oh yeah, sorry, we have ignored chat a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's sometimes you've got to go off on a tangent to get the whole story across.
Liam, how do you reach the indicators? We just do that. It's fairly simple.
I'm at gaming. When my dad was in the other day, I think it was on Sunday when I was on, we joked about Windows 3.1 because that's what he had at work, and that's what he was starting to program on for his job. All the technical drawings, the design stuff was going on to Windows 3.1. I got my Windows 95 computer, and he wouldn't change. He wanted Windows 3.1 because that's what he knew. You just cannot go backwards. You can't.
Just to answer Liam's question, they're actually made for the G27. So when you get them from this company, Almar, they come with pads, sticky pads, and they're made to be stuck on top of the G27 so you can then reach it from the wheel. More like a real car. I couldn't do that because my wheel's too close to my monitor, and also it's curved glass. Therefore I can't stick stuff to it. So I put it on the bottom just to solve an issue, and it works really well.
Jezza, I can answer that. I actually, again, I talked about that Sunday, but actually used to go around and used to play golf with my dad.
You did? Yeah, I was going to bring that up.
You know, on the computer.
Oh, some of the long days you used to spend trying to get it set up.
Oh,
for nothing really.
I mean, this is how much it's changed. Mark's just gone on about a malware situation on your sort of what you've got as a C drive now. So you just reformat that and put the operating system back in. Back in the day when my dad would tell you the same, it would take maybe 3 odd hours of just formatting it and then re-putting it on. And that was like the whole night it would take up, you know. It was hardcore, like. Golf on the IBM, Sam. See, I never had the IBM or the Sinclair. I did want one, but I never actually ever got one. So
did you not?
I didn't know. I wanted the Spectrum, I think it was at the time. Yeah, just never got it.
I mean, as much as I never thought I'd see my granddad on the tablet on Facebook and YouTube, I also never ever thought I'd see my mum on YouTube either, or Facebook or out like that. And she's incredible on there. Ah, there you go. I had the ZX81 and the Spectrum.
And the Spectrum. Wow. Yeah, it was. Like I say.
See you later, Junior. Have a good one, buddy.
Yeah, see you later, buddy. Yeah, the games you had to load in through floppy disk because it was Auntie Heather's brother.
Yeah.
Auntie Heather.
Yeah.
It was her brother who put the first lot of games in, and watching him doing this DOS prompt and typing this into, I can still remember some of the commands to get the things to run. But
I remember breaking one of your floppy disks.
What, just to see what was inside it?
No, me and Lee were throwing them at each other.
Well, that's because...
Yeah, you had them red cardboard boxes with the blue lids. It was a box for something. I just can't remember what. But
Yeah,
and they were just lined with them. And then there was one day we were building houses with them, you know, like you would with cars. And then one of us fell into them, and the corner was broken on it. And I remember you taking it out of the box, watching, thinking, he's gonna say who's done this, and you're like, who's done this? Wasn't me. Don't know nothing about it.
See, he's always.
Later, Dave. Take it easy, pal.
Funny.
Are you at the Red Span Ore?
Did Dave? Sorry, I meant to ask Dave. I'm going there. I'm on my way there now.
He's off.
How did Dave end up in our room anyway?
Yeah, I think he's gone. Why aren't you buying a Scania wheel? Because I don't want one. If that helps.
Yeah. Dave's there. Yeah, Dave. Sorry, I meant to come back to you about you not being allowed into. Apparently, we're in a room and you're not allowed in. So that was funny. That.
I know.
What you doing in here? And the bloke's in himself.
Richard saying, did you read my message? I can remember using BBC microcomputer with a cassette tape player for the programs. A cassette tape, Jesus.
Wow, I mean that's not.
I picked the lock.
Nice one, Dave. Oh, poor cool, being banned for 3 days. Yeah, Dave, next time just give a nice knock on the door and we will open the door, mate.
Well, I might not, to be fair. Depends how I'm feeling.
But,
are you here yet?
I'm on my way, mate.
Thanks, Joe. Yeah, loving it. It's, yeah, really pleased with it, to be honest. I think it looks good. As I say, there's still loads of room to get in and out the rig when you push it back like that. So, as I say, there's tons of room to get in and out, and then you can just pull it back over, and yeah, super happy. It's always a shame because the lighting, because I have such bright lighting in here, this keyboard never looks that great, but when you actually see how good the switches are on it, it looks absolutely beautiful.
Oh, it does.
It is actually quite bright as well, but because the lights are just so bright.
Right, I'm in.
You good to go?
Caused 2% damage, what I mean.
I did when I parked. Right, so we'll just I'll just pick a cargo market job again for myself.
Okay.
We're going to be looking at, if we can get something close from here, you're only going to be looking at 200 mile, are you?
Yeah, I mean, Mum's fine. She knows.
184 to Riga.
Right, if I've got Riga, then we will. We can take that one.
There's 331, but that would definitely be Tempest to Gdansk.
Right. Well, I mean, Gdansk will do me, especially the amount of.
I mean, I'll have a look at what you've got.
I've got Riga, definitely.
Right. Have you got Gdansk at 3?
I am scrolling along. Nope.
No, Riga it is then.
Last page. No, it was meant to be Riga all along.
Yeah. So wait for the lads though, yeah?
Yep, definitely. Yeah, it's nylon cord to Riga. Lee's got carrots.
Yeah.
Yes, Ryan, thanks.
Riga. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Riga. Right, okay. Sorry about that.
You don't need to apologise for not being able to read, mate.
Well, I know that. Yeah, you're right.
We shouldn't be put in the position where you have to apologise. But thank you for pointing it out, mate. It is helpful.
Yeah, Joe, you're right. You cannot have too many buttons.
Not at all. Got it.
Just can't have enough gear. Oh, there's Michael got cars, so that's good. There's a few loads going that way.
I mean, I never planned on having this. This was something I always fancied, and then I came across it at a really good deal. I chucked a bid in and won it. I mean, I'm really pleased with it. I think it looks. I thought I had a flicker there. That's why I put me on the camera. But yeah, I think it fits it really well. I mean, I might take it off when I'm trucking because I've got when this one goes in as well. So when this one goes in here, obviously I will have enough buttons. So I might take it off yet while I'm trucking, but I really like it. It really suits the setup really well. So you want to take it, yeah?
Yeah, we'll go there now. It's off to Riga. I've got the garage there as well, so I'm getting most of them now round.
3 mile.
We will endeavour to meet up.
How many miles have you got?
I will tell you in a second. Still got quite a few with us, that's good. 5, so it's basically the same. Hello, Solder.
Yeah, keep well, man. Yeah, really well. Thanks for asking. Thank you for sharing again. Appreciate it.
Joe saying looks complicated.
Probably all the buttons and that, but what you're
Right.
missing is it's just no different than having a keyboard. You need to know all the
Shortcuts and that.
yeah, you need to know all the shortcuts and that. So
Absolutely. Was your wheel from Sim Racing Hub? No, the wheels we have are for Fanatic.
yeah. Liam, I'm just not needing anything really. I was gonna go down the down having a thumbnail and all that, which I did start doing, but it really seemed to affect the videos for whatever reason. Whenever I ask people, everyone says they like the thumbnails, but the fact is, it really did quieten it down. Not that we're trying to promote or anything like that, because we really, it's not something I've ever done. But
Yeah.
when you were doing something for a year and just putting screenshots in as the thumbnails, and I changed it, and all of a sudden it more than half some of the views. So it was definitely something was wrong.
Good night, Sam. I will have a look at that post afterwards.
Night, Sam. Take it easy, pal.
No, and I mean, to be fair, it's you're just looking always at ways to like enhance and make things better.
Yeah, and I thought that was the best thing to do, but even you noticed it definitely wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, there was either something in the air or just something wasn't right through February.
No. Well, as I say, I changed the thumbnails and all of a sudden...
I know.
So...
Absolutely. Yeah, that's right, Richard. Obviously, it's certainly not an issue doing them or anything like that, but as Mark says, you know.
Yeah, I think having an intro and an ending screen would definitely be... That side of it I'll probably do, because it'll make it easier if I ever need to cut the stream and nip to the toilet out like that.
Right.
That's definitely something I would like to have. Something, even just a waiting screen.
Yeah, that's well. I mean, like I say, anything like that, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah, Joe. I mean, I kind of noticed that when I did say that when I unboxed them, but it just depends what type of person you are as well. Some people are really heavy-handed and they're not going to last long. But even a good wheel won't last long if you thrash them about too badly. So no, I for that sort of money, especially the one I got mine for, I would certainly have had one for my desk when I had nothing.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, and like you say, a lot of people just don't get a lot of time to put in as well. You know, like we're quite lucky. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. There's. So where are you? How many miles you got left for the job? Have you picked up yet?
I'm just picking up now. So.
So if I just park on the outskirts, you should catch up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're pretty much.
Just to answer everyone's question, I'm just going to pull over here and I'll grab something and I'll show you the differences between what you can get from a high end and a low end. So Derek Spears is a company that makes button boxes. He makes them starting at 60 quid up to about 150, I think, or 190. So obviously the one I've got was quite expensive because I got the higher end one. But there's tons of button boxes out there, like Mr. Brian Davidson on our Facebook community. he makes ones like this. So this is his farming version, and this is around about £60 plus postage. So you get a joystick. I don't think it's this joystick he's using now though. I think it's a non-twist one. But again, it's nice. It's got some flick switches. It's got, you know, it's got a push button and things like that. So that's 65, I think, and then postage on top, or 60 and postage.
Yeah.
And that's what you're gonna get for your money. Obviously, I put sticky pads on. So this, I paid 80 for this with a wheel and pedals. So you can get these for about £50 second hand, and 110ish new. So, and obviously it is bigger, but again, it has got a few more functions to it, and it's still got the joystick and stuff like that. And then this is a high-end button box from a manufacturer in America who hand makes them, called Derek Spears. So this was about £140. He does make one that's half the size, which is about that size, and they are 60. So obviously, depending on what size of box you want, this is a big box. But yeah, you can see the difference you get for what you pay. I did. This is why my dad's catching up. I did make one myself as well a while ago, 4 years ago now, you know.
Well, is that how long it is since you made that?
It was at Shooting Street. Not Shooting Street, Cacum.
Cacum.
So yeah, so this is the one that I made. Obviously it's got stickers on, it's a bit dusty now. So this cost me 110 quid to build it. But again, it's got more functions than all of them on. And it is still nice looking, and it took me a long time to make it. So you can, button boxes are completely a customizable thing that you can just buy or build to suit whatever you're trying to create. So the more games you play, the more buttons you need, you know. Right.
I'm looking for you. I've got 214 miles.
I've got 182, so you've gone out of town. So you must have gone out more than 5 mile. You must have done, because I had 3 mile.
I don't know. We'll just I don't know, with Lee James and all them. So no, we only went 5 miles, but we might have gone in a different direction than yourself.
Yeah. So what?
Which would make a little bit of difference.
Where are you? So are you going past through Valence?
I will have a look. Wait till I get on the motorway before I tip my truck over.
Yeah.
Valinus is, we would have turned left to go that way, so we're on the way to Kunos.
Kunos. Oh, you're going a completely different road. Right, that's fine. Right, lads, I've got 3 with me, so.
Right, lads, anyone with me, we'll put the pedal to the metal and see if we can catch them up with the race.
No, you're going to be miles behind. You're going to hold a different route.
We've got fast trucks.
Right, can I follow the lads in the convoy just so I'm not staring at an empty road all night, please? So if you can please come past me. No, none of my. Oh, I got kicked in the bollocks.
Oh, is that why? I wonder if that's why we haven't seen you.
No, I've packed for 5 lads.
Ah, so we might catch you.
I wouldn't say so. I've got 170 mile to go.
But you've been kicked.
It takes what, 2 seconds to reboot?
I just want to answer Isaac. Did read your message, Isaac. No, I wasn't in the army. Mark did briefly go to see if he wanted to do it, but that was as far as it got. I just knew I couldn't have done with someone bossing me about, unfortunately. But I could have well missed out on a really good career also. But and Dragex, if you search through the chat, maybe there's a couple of pages or so.
You can only go so far, mate.
Oh, can you?
Right. You can't go all the way back to the start.
I'm with you then.
Right, where else are we? Subscribed and liked the stream. Cheers, pal. Right, I'm back on the go. Right, so take it, I'm just going flat out to see if I can catch up with folks.
Well, you'll have to get going because we're right behind you.
He'll be in front of us now, I would think.
173.
Yeah, I've got 181.
We've just come past you.
I didn't save it.
Oh, red lights. You might catch up a bit now. Pressure's on.
There's no one around me, like, but I should get caught up, I would think.
You were on the board.
Liam, it's something I've never tried to do, but just before I kind of started YouTube, I put a couple of little videos, I mean very, very short clips of my setup. So if you go and have a look at the video on the channel that's got the most views, it's actually from when I didn't stream at all. I didn't really have a channel. I put it on to show my friend Hutchie what I was doing. So like what I was doing with my gaming room. And that was a gaming room I had before YouTube, so I put that on, and then it was on about a year or something like that, 2 years or something like that, and only had 11 subs because you had to have a channel to talk in other people's live chat. So I had an account, but I never had physically like a YouTube channel. So I think I had 11 subs, and then one night that video took off, and the next day I looked. I mean, obviously I didn't know how many. I had to go back to look how many subs I started with, but I went on my YouTube channel and had like 1,500 notifications or something like that, and just overnight, and I'd had like 1,500 subs. So it was just, it went from 0 to flat out, and then I think it took about 6 months, I think, to get to 10k. Started in the summerish time. Actually putting content on, and then by the it took a good while to get to the 10k mark ish.
Yeah.
And then last November I hit 10k, and then obviously from last November to now we've done another 130,000 in pretty much, which is mad really when you think about it. It's insane.
Yeah, absolutely, it really was. Yeah, heck of a journey.
There was one point where we were doing there was one Christmas, so not
well, that was
yeah, it was last November.
Yeah.
So it wasn't one just gone, it was the one before that.
One before, yeah.
It was when I hit 10k. But from that 10k, the start of the month, that November I hit 10, and then from that to the start of the December, I was roughly averaging about 2,500 subscribers a day, and we did 25,000 subs in 28 days. It was insane. Had one particular truck stream. Most streams I was ending with about 15,000 views, and there was one that we ended with 2,900 views. Sorry, 29,000 views is what I ended the live stream with. I think it's currently sitting at like 2.4 million or something now. It's just insane.
I was telling the man what your channel views were, you know, when I looked, you know, over all the videos, and you know,
yeah.
25 million or something. It's incredible.
Yeah, 1,850 uploads.
Yeah. So yeah,
so if you look at like at least an hour and a half per stream, it's a lot of uploading.
it is.
Back then there was over 2,000 viewers watching. There was, with not many moderators. Yeah, no. I remember them days. One of the reasons why we've got so many, a lot of people have jumped to the conclusion that we, you know, just got a load of fanboys in for moderators, but we didn't. We just, my dad wasn't about then, by the way, as well. I was on my own, really.
You were.
And it was around about 1,500 a day, every stream, sorry. We were getting at least 1,500 viewers. I did train sim with like 1,500 people watching, and it was just constant. And then we peaked at 2,900 viewers, and I just needed more moderators. I just needed help, and that's why we had quite a few moderators in the end. And then obviously as the channel's quieting down, you've ended up with a lot of moderators, but don't really have a lot of issue. I think I've deleted 3 that have caused any problems, so just don't really have much problem.
It's not bad, is it, when you think about it?
Not bad at all, no.
Tesla, I really don't know anything about them, to be quite fair. I did, when I was at Mark's Uncle Sean's, showed me some Tesla, some guy in a car, Tesla car drag race and other on the street.
Yeah.
Other drivers for money, and absolutely caning them.
Yeah.
And that's the first real viewing I've seen of anything Tesla. So I was staggered. It was so rapid. And he took a lot of money, and I'm sure they thought he was cheating, but
can't really cheat in a street race in that way.
I mean,
not unless you've got to prove what cars, you know, what engines and that in it.
Bearing in mind he had his, you know, just normal seats in and aircon in and all that kind, or whatever it was, you know. There's people with these massive drag tyres and the noise out of them, you know, and he's just, it was silent.
Yeah.
Watch the launch.
Red Eye, I think the last time I looked, it was, the age range was between 19 and 40, I think. It was something like that. I was quite surprised because I was expecting more younger viewers in, where we don't really get it. And it depends what content's on at the time, because if we get more drifting stuff orientated, the drifting scene in the channel has started to pick up again, because I've started to put out a small amount of drifting content. But I'd really like to get back on that full time, really, because I do miss it. But I'm really hoping I can get my mate involved a bit once he's got a little bit more time on his hands.
Yeah. Thanks, Paul. Really appreciate that.
Cheers, Paul and Leonard. Mark, keep up the good work. I love watching your streams. Support your channel. Hope a lot of people that are watching your streams support your channel and help you grow bigger. Cheers, Paul. Lovely comment.
Oh, thanks, Leonard.
Good weight there, mate. Good weight.
Oh, sorry, I know. I just forgot. Yeah.
It's alright. Thanks, Leonard. Much appreciated, mate. We'll thank you again when it pops up on the screen.
I know. I'm supposed to be waiting, which is the right thing to do.
Oh,
there you go.
There it is.
Thanks, mate.
Thank
Much appreciated.
Sorry, Leonard. I was off to I jumped the start there.
Paul's 49. There you go. I mean, there's the best way of asking. Get everyone to stick their age in the chat quickly before we end the stream. We've got 70 mile left, so feel free if you want to stick your age in the chat and we'll run through and see. There's another one at 48, 32, 21.
I'm 54, I think.
I'm 54, I think.
Oh wow, they're all going fast.
40s? So when I said that, when I last checked, the channel was between 19 and 40. It's not far. Jezza, 49 and going on 10. 20, 30.
Fred's is 52.
Yeah.
See, I thought you had 1967 on, because that's when you were created.
Yeah. Well, Jake's 12 or 13. No, Jake's 12, he's the youngest, I think.
Steve Lauder, 54, yes, good age.
Right, need to do a convoy with nothing, only cargo market. We do, don't we? It would actually.
We're only 39.
I agree, firefighter. I think we should do a trailer convoy only. I think you find jobs no bother, you know. As long as you all use the same trailer.
Let's go for it. You can't lose your job then.
Nope. Well, thanks everyone for that. Greatly appreciated. Harley, I like that.
Yeah, well, I'm 54 going on about 90.
There's quite a lot of 50s in.
Hey, there is.
You're not on your own, mate.
Not on my own.
I think my granddad still wins the oldest though.
Yeah, he's fairly old, like.
That's nice, isn't it?
He's clocking the miles out. Oh, Paul, 50th this month. Oh, wow.
Big age one.
What are you doing for that, buddy? Yeah, Apex, yeah. We'll just keep doing what works, you know.
Yeah, Leonard, yeah, my granddad's 85.
Yeah,
my granddad's 95. But does he watch the channel? That's the question.
Yeah.
We're talking about viewers.
And Mark's granddad's a mod, and he knows how to do it.
He does. He's better than I am at modding. I'm terrible. I just get waylaid.
Yeah, you get distracted too easy. Your school report, Mark is distracted easy.
Jez is 50 in July and he'll be hiding.
Richard White will be 50 in October 2022. Show off. I know. Well, I hope you all do something for it.
But mentally going on 40, yeah, got you there. Oh, it's been really, tonight's been smooth as out, hasn't it? And there's been a constant load of trucks in the convoy as well.
Yeah, it's just been exactly what you want, and truck books turned on.
Yeah, I've got mine on as well. So we've got 25 miles to go, and then we'll be ending. And then, if you get a notification, because what I'll do is I'll put the time up so you get a reminder to say that I'm going live. If I'm going to go live at 11, I'll probably put that on at about 10:30, saying that I'll be going live at 11. So have a look and see if you get one or not. But I might go on Dirt Rally a little bit, just for a bit of a chill. Drifting's just a bit much sometimes when you just want to relax.
Yeah.
You got like 20 people trying to chase you around the racetrack and you're in the middle, and it's a lot like.
Yeah. Here's evening to you, and you're going to be. No, you got birthdays on Friday. Sorry, you haven't put your age on here, sir. And happy birthday for them. I know I'll forget. I'm not gonna, you know I will. Yeah, Graham, I was definitely easily distracted. Apparently, it wasn't easily distracted. I was just bored.
Hey Tony, how you doing? He got a farm button box today. Won it on eBay.
Oh, well done, Tony. Was that after seeing?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't blame you.
I don't think he's got this shifter, the sequential, but I think he got the button box that I'd always wanted. You know, the sim racing hardware one, the same as Andrew got.
Yeah.
You know which one I mean, the big one. You look like you were just agreeing.
Andrew Robinson.
Yeah. Well, Tony not so long back he put on the group his picture of his as well. Oh, you
right.
did you get the sequential shifter, Tony? You just order it off eBay, did you?
Ah, right.
No, handbrakes from Fanatic, both of ours.
Game Slayer, thank you very much for that. Really does mean a lot.
I actually changed these underlights to white, and I think I quite like it better than blue. Had them on blue for a bit,
Ah, right.
But I just put them back to white because my control panel sits just under the lights, so I thought the white would look quite good.
Game Slayer, nice to know that you sit watching with your girlfriend. What's your girlfriend's name? Mark loves knowing all the girlfriend names.
Yeah.
Megan. Well, thanks for watching, Megan. I just love knowing that there's couples out there watching.
Tony,
really does.
Tony, I promise you that's me sorted, mate. So you won't. You shouldn't be too bad. I mean, eventually once Dad's sorted and that, I want to replace the McLaren wheel. So I've got one again. But after yesterday's fiasco, I'm probably going to concentrate after my dad sorting the other computer so I can stream off that as well if I need to. And kind of open my eyes a bit.
Yeah, I know, it is a bit of a shame when you just can't.
I knew I couldn't stream off it. I was the one that told you.
Yeah, I know you did.
It is annoying when it's sitting there if no one's here using it and I've got a breakage. It would be better if I could just hop on it. I'm just dropping mine off, mate.
Yeah, I've just gone to the Hazer will be 14. Oh, cool. What are you getting?
I thought he was going to be older, didn't you?
That's the thing, you see. I just don't know because I don't know, because you talk to people's names and that, and you without talking to them in person.
Yeah, I got you there, You must be, Tony, Jesus. Because, I mean, you haven't really spared anything either. When you went monitors, he went a higher grade monitor than what I've got.
Well, I mean, and plus he's had to spend a fortune to get a seat, which you kind of just take for granted when you.
Yeah, but wait until you see what monitors he's got. If you think he spent a lot on a seat.
Well, good to see. I've seen setups, as I say.
I do.
From the
awesome.
very small, you know.
One of the reasons I built the Facebook community.
Absolutely, and it inspires. I'm sure it inspires many people.
Right, I'm just going to red spanner it in a minute once I've reversed in.
Yeah. Hi, Jammy. Both from the northeast of England. Mark's living back there now. Obviously, he smuggled Emma across the border and into England. Renzo, are you being serious? I mean, if your grandma's 108, I mean, that's outstanding. Well done to her.
Well done.
Well, I mean, what can you say? Congratulations, and just you've done well to get to that age. I mean, like I'd be thinking, oh, that's double my age. I'm just thinking that.
But I tell you what, mate, you are on point. You like.
What kind of? I tell you what, my maths is good, isn't it now?
You actually seemed surprised that you'd got it. Like, actually, I'm 108. Whoa, check me out.
Oh no, 100%. No, well, fair play to her. What kind of state am I going to be in then?
You're not getting to 108.
Do you think so?
No, we're just trying to get you to 60 at the moment. So I think 108's a bit far off for that type of carry on.
Keep taking the tablets.
Yeah.
Keep bolting bits on.
Well, it'd be easier if we could bolt bits on.
Oh, well, that would be.
You'd be in better nick.
It would be as well. Nice to see some Danny McCaskill. He's finally back on his trials bike after a long injury layoff.
Good old trials keeps you always injured.
So he was just saying, some of his later stuff are just getting back to basics, kind of build his strength and that up. And I'm like, God, would have loved to be able to do that with on peak performance, you know.
I
know. He is a really good rider. There is a lot of good trials riders out there. I mean, we learned that. Yeah, and of course, the YouTube was only more or less sort of kicking off then, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're coming off.
Right, I'm going to disappear because I need to get ready in case I want to go on at 11. So if I am on at 11, it will be Dirt Rally 2 with the GoPro. So if I am on, I'll see you all there. If not, we'll both be back again tomorrow. Have a good one. Thanks for joining. Thanks for hitting the like button. And generally just thanks for being here. Take it easy.
See you all. Cheers now. Bye. Bye.